Hey guys, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you doing? Well, I want to do a quick video on some of the stuff I got from Rocky Ledge Tackle at the New England Fishing Expo. Now, they are really known for their spinner baits, their buzz baits and things. I did not get any of those, but they have some other baits, some discontinued baits that are outstanding. So if you see them at shows, not only do they have their great spinner baits and buzz baits and things, but they have a discontinued bait that I've shown you guys many times. And I always grab them. I have a million of them, but I always grab them because I love them and I throw them a lot. And that's the old. I mean, this is an old, I don't know how long it's been since they've been around, but the old JDC baits, the JDC Craw, spider jig, the Gag Craw in the 5-inch size. And he has them at the show in packs on sale for $2. $2. This bait brings back such great memories. Not only of catching fish, but this is one of the first spider jigs that I started throwing. And I used to get this at the Northern Bass Supply. If you guys are from the Northeast, you remember Northern Bass Supply. Awesome store. Used to love going up there. And I would get packs of these whenever I got a chance. It's a great bait. And I know that the bait's been discontinued for years. I know that Rocky Ledge has a bunch of them, and he's always got them at the show for $2. You guys could not spend a better $2 for a spider jig if you get some of these the next time you see them at a show. They are awesome. They have always been awesome. They are still awesome. I love them. And I didn't need more of them, but I bought some because I love them, and I'm going to throw them a lot. Every time I see them at a show, I grab a few bags. And so I grabbed a few more bags at this show. And I'll show you some of the colors. These are, I mean, this is old school, guys. These are cardboard with staples in them. So I'm going to leave them stapled together, but I do have some of these colors out I can show you up close. And this is a color they used to call root beer green flake, which was one of my favorite, or green fleck actually, that I used to love. And I do have that here. This was always one of my favorite ones. And whatever spider jig setup you can Texas rig these. There was a 3/8 ounce jig head that I think that it was a JDC one. I think they made it even. That was perfect for these. It was a little stand-up jig head. It had a little wire keeper on it. I used to use it all the time. Sometimes now with these, I just use a regular football head and put it on that and drag them around. But this bait is, I think this is one of the most underrated baits going, a spider jig. I really do. I think it's an excellent option for flipping it when you're flipping and pitching jigs. Have a spider jig tied onto, throw it around the cover. I don't primarily throw this in weedy cover. This to me is more of rocky, cover or dragging the bottom with. But if you Texas rig it, you could flip it and pitch it just like you do any other soft plastic. I don't throw it that way as much as I do on a jig head, so I'm usually just dragging it on rock and stuff. But it's a great bait, and that's the root beer green fleck color. I'll show you the colors that I stocked up on that I have, and I'll show you some of the other ones I got. This is just black with red fleck on it. Got a pack of that. Have plenty of those, but I grabbed another one because that's a color I love to throw. That's what it looks like out of the pack. And you'll always know it's a Gag Craw because it says Gag Craw right on the tail. And these are great for $2, guys. I'm telling you. The next outdoor show they're at, if you're there and you see them, grab some spinner baits, grab some of these other things you see I'm going to show you, but definitely get some of these. It's the best $2 you'll spend. Another really cool color that I like, and this is the bluegill color, what they call it. That's a great color right there. A bunch of those. It's a great color, that bluegill color. All that different blue and gold and black flake in there. That smoke body, that's a great one. And this is one they call smoke red black fleck. Smoke red black fleck, which I believe is this guy right here. It's a smoke color bait. You got the red in there, and you've got the black fleck in there too. Another awesome one. And then there's a few other colors that I don't see in my box of those. I have other ones. I'll kind of show it to you. I probably showed you this before, but that's just my Gag Craws. Black and blues, June bugs, different purple ones. But a couple other ones I picked up that I don't see in here. I mean, this one kind of looks like it, but I think that's just a plain old pumpkin. This one is pumpkin, but it's totally faded out. I think it says pumpkin seed copper flake or something, because it looks to me like that's a pumpkin bait with the copper in there. I would pop these open, but look, I mean, how awesome. I mean, these are so old that the staple holding these together is rusty. It's just awesome. I love it. And here's another color. This is one they call Mossy Pumpkin, which is a color I never had from them. And when I saw that he has it, I always grab a bag of that. I probably got 2 other of them hanging over there. This is another cool one, which is one the watermelon with the chartreuse fleck in it. That's a great one right there. I love that one. I never saw this color until I saw Rocky Ledge had it. And then, of course, for that dirty, dirty water, you got to have bubble gum. If your water, let's say you're fishing really like chocolate milk practically. Just had a big storm, water is ripping, rivers are flowing into your lake, or your river is just dirty, and fishing's tough. Try a bubblegum colored bait. Give it a shot and see how you do, because this color bait has saved my butt more times than I can remember in real dirty conditions. So whenever I see this, I don't think this is like not the color you find all the time. I always grab a pack just to have them. And what I saw he had, which I didn't notice in other times, maybe I just didn't notice them, he had some of the 3-inch size too. So I grabbed 2 packs of the 3-inch size. I'm going to try these on a Ned this year. I got the bubble gum and that watermelon chartreuse fleck. So if he's got more of the 3-inch size in different colors, I may grab him when I see him at the if I get to the Milford show, which I say now, I don't know if I'm going to go, but that's only because I'm getting over cold and you don't feel like doing anything. But a few weeks, and now that I feel better, I'll probably want to go. But that's it. I always, if you see Rocky Ledge at a show, definitely grab a few packs of these. I mean, $2, it's a steal. They're awesome. To me, it's a classic bait. This is the best spider jig I've ever used. And I have tried a ton of different spider jigs. I love it. It's a 5-inch bait. Can't go wrong, especially for $2 a pack. And if you've never tried a spider jig and want to, and you're in the area where you can run into Rocky Ledge, I don't know if he has them on his website to sell, but he's always got them at the show. He's always got them at the show. If you called him, I can't imagine he wouldn't sell them to. But he also has, which is nice, some of the old Megabass baits, which when I've seen him before, I've kind of looked and not really looked that hard. And this time I was looking and seeing, let me see what he's got there. And he has a couple of these old, I don't know how old these are. I don't know where Megabass is as far as going with this style bait, like what they're actually at now. This is the Vibration X Ultra. So I don't know how old it is. I know it's one of their older style baits. And he sells them at a real great price. So I grabbed a couple colors. This one is, if I can find the color, I thought I saw it. I don't believe I can read that color, so I'll just show it to you. I thought it said it on the back in English, but it does not. So you guys will just get to look at it. But these are the old rattle baits that they had. I don't have a lot of their rattle trap type baits, so I don't know how different this is than what their newest one is, but I'm going to add it to the list here. So I want to open these up and put them away so I'll show them. But that's their older Megabass packaging there. And I cannot read anything on there except that it's a Vibration X. Let me open this up and I'll show you this color up close, because I have not opened these up yet, as you can see. But that looks like that old jerkbait I have, that illusion, that black shad illusion bait. So you've got your rattle bait from Megabass. It's got that orange belly, black back, that clear side. You can see those BBs in there. That is a beautiful bait. If he's got more of these and I see him at the Milford show, I'll probably definitely grab some more. But it's got that orange belly. Love that black back. That's a great looking bait right there. Vibration X. I doubt this little card is going to tell me much in English, but I'll look anyway. It does not have anything in English. And there's that old little card they used to put in their packs. I don't think they still do that, but I don't know if that's that deadly black shad illusion color or whatever it's called, but it's definitely got the black shad with that orange belly. As I said, I cannot read what that says. If you guys can, good job. This one says Tamushi orange belly. I hope I'm saying that right. Tamamushi. I hope I'm saying that right. I probably am not. I apologize for hacking it up. But OB is orange belly. I know that with Megabass. So here's another one of the Vibration X I grabbed. And he's selling them for a very reasonable price, by the way. If I can get this one out. I'm putting a hook in my finger. I have to get my scissors. I don't know where they... Oh, here they are. Good. There we go. So these could be old colors, too, that they don't necessarily make anymore. So it is an old Megabass bait. But Tamamuchi, if I'm saying that right, with the orange belly, it looks like it's a blue silvery Vibration X. You guys that are even more old school than me with Megabass will probably know these better. But they were selling them for $10 at the show. Great bait. So you hear that? All those rattles in there. So I will definitely throw these. Definitely throw these. I believe now. I think these are 11/16 the size on these two. 11/16. Yeah, 11/16 is the weight on these. Both of them. So that's it. So I got those two Megabass, those old classic Megabass baits, those Vibration X's from them too. So that's what I got from Rocky Ledge, guys. So when you see them at the outdoor shows, or even if you're perusing the website, they have a lot more than just spinner baits and things, which that is like their main, popularity, reputation, I guess. But they just got so much cool stuff. They got so much cool stuff. Old classic baits. The spinner baits are so cool. I got some of them. I haven't gotten any new ones in recent years. I'm sure I will eventually. But I do have a bunch of their spinner baits from when I bought one. I think I first went to, gosh, years ago. I think the first time I even became aware of Rocky Ledge when I saw, there used to be a show in Worcester, and I think that's where I saw them and grabbed some of those cool looking spinner baits. But I didn't get any spinner baits this time, but I definitely got some cool baits. So if you really like these, you could probably call them or email them. I'm sure they would sell them over online. And you can see all their other cool stuff too. I don't know, if they have the old Megabass stuff on their website or not. You'd have to check that out. But I will put a link to the website. You can check it out. But that's what I got from Rocky Ledge, guys. Just a classic bait, in my opinion. The old JDC Gag Craw spider jig. 3-inch size, which I don't think I have any of. So seeing the 3-inch size was kind of cool. But they made a 3-inch and a 5-inch. I have 99% the 5-inch. And an old classic company. The old Gag Craw. Excellent spider jig. My favorite all-time spider jig right there. 5-inch Gag Craw. If I was going to go and somebody said I had to catch a fish on a spider jig, that would be the one I would be using if I could fish tomorrow with 5 feet of snow on the ground outside. But that's another story. For you people in New England all know what I'm talking about. That's it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will put the link to the Rocky Ledge Tackle website. You can check out all their other cool baits other than what I just showed you. If none of this stuff is listed, you can always get it at the show. If you're going to the show, you can see them. If you see them at the outdoor shows, you can get it. Or you can just call them and see if they sell the old JDC Gag Craws. If they'll sell them to you and mail them to you. I can't imagine they wouldn't. I think based on the fact that there's always a bunch of them at the shows, he's probably got a ton of them. So I'm sure he's looking to move some. But that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Any questions, let me know. I will put a link to their website. You can check it out. Any questions on these baits, please let me know. And but the spider jig is an awesome bait, and I love this old JD. Did I say that enough? I love that old JDC Gag Craw. But that's it. So please like this video, please share it. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Welcome aboard, and I will see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.